Get out of the city and into an adventure that moves the whole family. Prepare to be moved. The all-new Nissan X-Trail.
A LISTNR production.
Order of Australia medals dished out to Limestone Coast locals as King's Birthday honours are unveiled, a plea to drivers as the long weekend wraps up, and the state opposition wants more skills funding in this week's state budget. Good morning, it's Andrew Shaw with your Limestone Coast local news. Weather today across the region, there'll be a shower or two across the Limestone Coast. We're heading for top of 16 degrees today, showers around and 14 degrees tomorrow, then showers increasing, also 14 on Wednesday. For the first time in many decades, it is officially the King's Birthday long weekend that's wrapping up today, but more importantly, it's a time to recognise those who've served their community in various ways. Born and raised in Mount Gambier, Bill Barrows is receiving top honours today for the King's Birthday. He's receiving an OAM for his service to motorsports, not just in Mount Gambier, but around the country. He says he's been part of the motorsport industry for decades.
Just flowing on from there, where we've now got an organisation called Speedway Australia, which I was instrumental in getting involved in making that happen and getting set up.
Meantime, another couple of South East residents will also be on the receiving end of an Order of Australia medal. Mount Gambier's Michael Backer has been recognised for service to secondary education, while Maureen Christie from Carpenter Rocks is also up for her significant service to wildlife conservation. We're being reminded to stay safe on the roads as many return today from their long weekend journeys, after a shocker start to the nation's road toll in the first few months of the year, and this weekend also sparking road trauma around the country. Limestone Coast Officer in Charge Campbell Hill says all drivers need to pay attention to the fatal five.
So they are distraction, drink driving, drink and drug driving, speeding, dangerous driving and seatbelt use. So we want people to get home. We want everyone who's enjoyed their weekend away with family and friends to make it home and get back to life, and grant everybody else on the road that courtesy as well.
The Premier is on a PR blitz with skills and training, one of the areas to get more money in this week's state budget. $9 million in grants will be up for grabs to private companies to buy new training equipment, but the opposition's John Gardner says the government can do better.
And I think that if we're going to meet the skills demands of South Australia in the years ahead, we're going to need to see a lot more than this small investment today, welcome as it is.
It comes after SA's first training centre to help service electric vehicles opened at the MTA's workshop up in Adelaide. And flu cases continue to rise in SA. There's been over 4,700 cases so far this year, but COVID cases are down, dropping to 2,593. That's compared to 3,723 in the previous reporting period. 21 cases were seen in Mount Gambier last week alone.
After this, there is no turning back. You sip the red can, the story ends. You sip the black can, you enter dreamland. And I show you just how good the truth can taste. Take the Pepsi Max Taste Challenge.
Time to take a look at some sport now, and it was a 26-point win by the Cowrie Naracoorte Tatiara footballers against the Western Border League up at Bordertown. Blake Reed and Henry Trigouth, the highlights for the KNTFL, both scoring 3 goals apiece, and despite the best efforts of Braden Kane, who booted 4, the Interleague trophy wasn't to be for the Westerners. Daniel Bibby, meantime, picking up the Best and Fairest award. And while he didn't have much of a scoring impact on the Crows' belting of the West Coast Eagles, former Roe Brewster, now Adelaide skipper Jordan Dawson, still impressed in Saturday's match up at Adelaide Oval. He managed 32 disposals and 3 marks all round. It comes as former skipper Taylor Walker booted 10 goals for his 250th game. And that's it for now. You're up to date with your Limestone Coast local news.
For quality tools that go the distance, you can't go past Kango. Kango's bits, blades, trowels and discs are made to go longer and do the job better. Look for the Kango yellow target at Bunnings.